So, Joshua Harris. Let's talk about that. Alright, hey guys, Addison Smith here with everythingchurchpro.com, and if you are somebody who wants to learn how to study the Bible for themselves, you're somebody who loves church, and you want to serve better than you've ever served before, then start now by subscribing to this channel and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos that will help you accomplish those goals. Now, I'm Addison Smith, as I said, and today we're going to be talking about something that's really been grieving my heart, and I know it's been grieving the heart of the Christian community at large, and that's, why do these people leave the faith, and what should we do about it? How can we move forward when all of these people seem to be jumping ship? Now, before we get to that, we do have a giveaway winner. We started a giveaway last video, and I was going to give this away, and we're giving this away to Joshua Maldonado. I hope I say that right. Joshua, thank you so much for your kind comments and your desire for this book. If you want that book, make sure you go to the About tab on the channel and click on the email thing. It'll make you do one of those weird little click on all the stoplights or all the cars or whatever else, and then send me an email with your address so I can get that sent over to you. Again, congratulations, Josh, and thank you for all of your kind comments and all of your kind words. It's really been an encouragement to me, and whatever I can do to help you, I want to make sure I do that for you. So I want to get that out hopefully this next week. So let's jump into this. Joshua Harris, if you don't already know, this has been out for a couple weeks. A couple weeks ago, I believe it was, on his Instagram, he released that he is done with Christianity, and that hit me really hard. If you don't know my story, I was a former agnostic. I was a Christian, and I was an agnostic for a while. I didn't really know during my high school years. But then, I wish I could tell you my testimony right now, but I'm not going to do that. It's a story for another time. But right after I came back and I knew, one of the first books that I had to read was Joshua Harris's I Kiss Dating Goodbye, and I read it and I marked it up. It's actually, I can see it on my bookshelves over there. And that was a book I have notes in, and it helped me so much. But that's about the extent that I knew Joshua Harris. I didn't really follow him after high school. But then as I was flipping through Facebook and I came across that post, it was a repost that he had left the faith, I could not believe it. I didn't think it was that Joshua Harris. I thought there has to be another Joshua Harris, another Josh Harris out there that's leaving the faith. It can't be that guy. And I remember clicking on that, my heart just sank. And I thought, how is this happening? How are these guys who've been in ministry for years walking away? Now, I have my own different theories, but really the goal of this video isn't to talk about them and to pick them apart. There's been enough videos about that. But the video of today is really for us. Maybe you've been hurt by somebody leaving the faith, a pastor, a friend, and you're wondering, how do I move forward with all these people leaving? Maybe I should leave too. Maybe you're thinking that. Maybe I should leave too. And I want to encourage you, you shouldn't leave. You shouldn't leave, all right? Now, I want to give you 4 things that can help us get through these tough situations. And the first one is this. I want to be short today because I've been long-winded in the other videos. The first one is this. Pray for them. Pray for Josh. Pray for these different people who are leaving the faith. Pray that God helps them understand what they're doing. Pray that God opens their eyes, that they know Him like we know Him. Right? Like we know Him. That's all I can say on this first point is pray for them. Forgive them if they've hurt you. Maybe you feel betrayed. Forgive them. Pray for them. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is this. This is going to be hard for some of you, but stop following them. Stop following him. As a former agnostic, I've realized that the devil is very good at giving us doubts. If we ever want a doubt, he will give them by the bucket load, okay? And so the reason I'm telling you to stop following them, or suggesting or begging you to stop following them, is they have a lot of confused ideas right now. You don't leave the faith lightly. This is something that's been mulling over in their heart for years now. And now that they've left, they're going to start airing out their own confusion and their own doubts. And I want to tell you, it's going to be confusing for those following them. And if you follow them, you're opening yourself up to a lot of doubts that you don't need to wrestle with. Okay? There's so many questions out there, so many doubts out there that they can overwhelm you and discourage you, and you will think, man, am I doing the right thing? So my encouragement to you is stop following them. Those doubts, they have answers to them, but do you want to waste the next 10 years of your life trying to figure out the answer to all of their doubts? You have enough doubts of your own, maybe, that you don't have to wrestle with everybody else's. And so my encouragement to you is stop following them. Pray for them. Love on them, right? But you don't got to follow them. The Bible says if the blind lead the blind, they're both going to fall in the ditch. If we follow these blind leaders now, it's just gonna wreck our own Christianity, our own life. So I encourage you, it's going to be hard. Some of you have followed them for years and years and years. Unfollow them. Pray for them, but stop their influence on your life, okay? And the same thing goes for like me. I don't have a big following, but if I were to ever walk away from the faith, there is no reason why you should stay subscribed to this channel or follow wherever else if you're in the church. Oh, it's done, right? Love on me, pray for me, but the influence should stop. And so that's my challenge for you. The next thing is this: realize just because they left doesn't mean you have to. Now, you might be saying, why do you say that? One thing that often goes through our minds when somebody of great influence walks away is maybe they know something I don't know. Maybe through all these years of studying, they know something, they found something out because they're smarter than me, they've more experience than me. They found something out that if I knew, I would leave too. Maybe because they found it out, and since they left, being smarter and wiser than me, maybe I should leave too. And can I tell you, that's not true. They didn't leave because they found out something new. They didn't leave because there's some great hole in Christianity that just happened. That's not why they left. This is something that they've been wrestling with for a very, very long time, and they didn't find any holes in Christianity. They might have found some things that they're wrestling with, but they didn't find any holes in Christianity. When I was struggling with my faith, man, I thought I found some things in the Bible that nobody else had seen, that nobody else had struggled with, and I thought, man, if I were to give these to people, it would destroy their faith, right? Only to find out that people have been asking these questions for centuries, and there were answers, good answers, solid answers. And so, just because they went off the deep end, it doesn't mean Christianity's false. It doesn't mean you need to walk away with them. Trust me, if you stick around on this channel, my goal is to help you get so rooted in the Bible and so comfortable studying it for yourself that when these things come, then they will come. The Bible says there's going to be a great falling away. You can stand strong, and you can know, like Paul said, I'm persuaded that I know whom I believe. I'm persuaded that he is able to keep that which I've committed unto him against that day. And so just because they walked away doesn't mean you have to. And the last one is this. Let me pull it up here. Ask yourself this: why do I believe? Why am I a Christian? Not me, Addison, but you ask yourself, why are you a Christian? Why do you believe? Make sure you're standing on the rock. Make sure you're standing on Christ, that you know him for yourself, right? That you know you've been born again. You know you've been from darkness to light. You were blind, but now you see, okay? Make full assurance of that yourself right now. And so that as you move forward, you are 100% sure that you know. This, for me, it's a good time for me to pause and just examine myself as a pastor and make sure, do I know? And yes, I do. I really do. I mean, like, I can't imagine myself falling away. I can't. Because I would have to deny something that I know so truly. And so for you, I challenge you, search your heart, search the scriptures. Make sure you stand on the truth, okay? And when these things come, they will rend your heart, but they won't shake where you're standing, okay? Well, I hope this was a help to you. I hope if you have more questions about this on how to move forward, or I really don't want to dive into breaking apart people's minds and motives on this channel, but if this was a help to you, please leave a thumbs up and a comment below. If you plan on standing strong, put that below. Put below strong, okay? That you're staying faithful or faithful. Just put that one word or whatever else in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And let's encourage each other. Let's stay faithful. Let's stay strong in the faith. We don't have to walk away. Okay, there are answers, and there are strong answers and good answers. And so if you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up, comment below. But if you want to learn more about how to study your Bible, we recently did 2 videos on that. I'll put those in the cards up here. But thank you for sticking around for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.